Hi guys, come on in. I'm gonna try um, multiple devices here. So let's see if I can go live on Facebook. All right. Let's see. I just gotta type on here. Sorry guys. Hi guys. All right, let me see if I can go live on Instagram. We'll give it a minute, let everybody hop in. I am going to make a lettuce burger for dinner. So, sorry guys. I think I switched it. Hi, welcome. All right, I'm gonna have to go. 1 second, guys. I'm gonna have to turn this and then I'll be right back. Okay, so let's see if we can get, hi guys, thank you. I'm gonna try and go live. Oh, if I'd have done that. I'm gonna try and connect Facebook. Live cooking demo. All right. So, hello YouTube. Hello Facebook. Now, let's see if Instagram will let me. I don't know. Oh, good. Okay. Let's give it a try. It says checking connection and I'm live. Okay. All right, you guys. Hello, everyone. Let me step back. I got multiple devices going on. I'm Maggie, the substitute teacher. Thank you so much for tuning in. I am going to be cooking dinner. I am making a lettuce burger. So those of you all who may be new here, let me back up. I have been tested for food sensitivities. I see some likes coming in and some comments. I'll try and get through to them. But I've been tested for food sensitivities, and as part of my weight loss journey, I've eliminated the foods that I'm sensitive to. And I'm down 65 pounds. I have 35 more to go. And Maggie, the substitute teacher, is just about substituting the foods that I used to love for the foods that love me back. So let me show you guys what I'm going to be making today. We are going to be making a lettuce burger. Tools. I have this mini cast iron here. I love the cast iron. I was a little bit afraid of it at first, but you guys can see, you know, I've got it well seasoned. Hey, thank you so much for the thumbs up, everyone. This little cast iron actually, I think I got it at the holidays when you have like the little cookie sets with like the large chocolate chip cookie, and I actually saved it. And since I'm just cooking for me, this is a great little size. So hold on to these. I mean, of course I have the large cast iron when I'm cooking for, a group or the boys, but this is what I'm going to be using today. So let me show you the meat that I have. Oh, sorry guys. All right, so it shouldn't be, sorry guys, struggle streaming. It shouldn't be a surprise that fresh is best when it comes to burgers. You can buy the frozen ones in the pack. I've done that before. There's nothing wrong with that. But the fresh ones seem to sear nicely. They have better flavor and they're really juicy. So I have one out that I've been marinating. I'll show you guys. But I can't even say really marinating. It looks kind of sad here, but I went ahead and put some seasoning on it so you guys can see. It's just been seasoned, both sides. And since it's raw meat, I'm gonna be really careful and make sure I wash my hands. As far as seasonings go, really you can season your meats any way that you like them. I think what I have on there is this Kinder's Buttery Steakhouse seasoning. Hopefully that's not showing up backwards for you guys. Hopefully you're able to see. But I just put that on both sides. I think I also put a little bit of this Lowry's adobo. Honestly, if it's a good piece of meat, you can just do salt and pepper or whatever seasoning you like. All right, so the key is you want to get a nice crust or a sear on your meat. So I'm going to go ahead and turn on our burner and get our cast iron hot. And it's ready when it starts like smoking a little bit, and we're really just gonna put our meat in there. All right. So, one of the things while we're waiting for this to heat up, since I got tested for food sensitivities, hopefully you guys can see, I am sensitive to gluten. So I can't have grains. As much as I love breads, they don't love me back. So I still like a good cheeseburger, and we're gonna do cheeseburger with goat pepper jack. I'm gonna show you guys that. I'll go ahead and show it to you now. So you've seen this in my cooking. This is the LeClaire Dairy, hopefully you guys can read it, goat pepper jack. So I am sensitive to cow dairy, and as much as I love yogurts and cheeses and all those other things, again, they don't love me back. But I can have goat dairy because the body processes it differently. How? I don't know. I'm not a doctor, but my metabolic specialist said yes. So I have substituted goat butter for butter. I have substituted goat cheese, goat milk, goat yogurt. Now, a lot of people don't like the kind of the funky taste of goat cheese. So the creamy ones, sometimes they have that. But this one you guys can see is a cheese block. And literally I have like a crank shredder. And what I do is I literally just cut it in half. So I have two, blocks. And then I put it in the shredder. And I always have this in my fridge. This is basically the cheddar. You can see, the pepper jack. You can see here, it looks just like any other shredded cheese. And I like to shred my own cheese because I didn't know this, but when you buy the bag kind, which is okay, there's ingredients in there that keep the shreds from sticking together. When you shred your own, it melts better and it tastes better. Okay, I don't know if you guys can see, this is starting to smoke. So what I'm gonna do is wash my hands and we'll get our burger in there. All right. So literally now that it's smoking hot, you're going to put your burger, your fresh burger in here, and you want to leave it. You don't want to be moving it around so it gets that nice crust. And one of the things that the crust does, this is the perfect size for this little pan. So obviously you can hear that. Let me throw this away and wash my hands again. All right, so we've got clean hands. So anytime you're searing any meat, whether it's fish, I don't know if I seared or browned chicken, um, burger, steaks. It's not like you want to set it and forget it. You always want to make sure that you're watching your food, but you want it to get that nice like crust. And one of the things that the crust does is that it kind of allows the juices to stay on the inside. I am gonna like poke it with the thermometer once I turn it over. Let me see. I have a little, I don't know what this is called, maybe like a little pot holder, because you got to be careful. So I can put this on the handle and maneuver it when I need to, because of course with cast iron everything's getting hot. I'm gonna try, you guys, to do some more recipes that aren't necessarily cooking. I'm home, I work from home, I enjoy cooking. It's something that I'm doing a lot more of since the pandemic, but I know not everybody likes to cook. So I'm gonna try and get some, meals that you guys can have that don't require, a stove or whatnot. So we're gonna let that brown probably for like another couple minutes. So I don't know, you guys let me know what you like on your burgers. Thank you for the thumbs up. You can put any questions in there. I'm going to do a lettuce wrap. So I can have pretty much any lettuce except for iceberg. I was told it's just because it's mostly water. So I got these romaine leaves, and I don't know why. Maybe it just has more nutrition because there's actually more substance to it. So I'm going to get a couple of these romaine leaves. I love tomatoes. I know some people can't have tomatoes, so I actually sliced into this one. If you guys saw my post, I'm going to try and carefully. I'll bring this stuff over here and start working on it, because the burger is pretty straightforward. Pretty straightforward. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Thanks everybody for joining. I would touch on it, but I'm scared I'm going to mess it up. I've got YouTube going, Facebook going, and Instagram going. All right. So I'm going to bring my cutting board over here. Now I see we've got a nice sear, and then the color, I'm going to season just a little bit more before I turn it. It's starting to shrink a little bit. I'll bring it up so you guys can see. And one of the things that I do when I'm cooking is I look at the edges. Once the edges are nice and, brown, that's a good indication. I'm going to check it. I don't know if you guys can see. All right. So I'm going to get my fish turner. And then we're going to do the same thing. We're literally just going to turn the burger over. Again, this is fresh. I think it was ground chuck. And literally just flip it like a pancake. And I'll let you guys see how that crust is looking. So we're going to let it sit. But you can see there, we got a nice sear on the burger. So now we're going to let it sit again so we have that nice crust on both sides, and then I will poke it with the thermometer. In the meantime, we're going to get our toppings ready. I'm rinsing off some lettuce. Get a couple pieces of lettuce. And I think what I heard with lettuce is like it lasts longer if you don't wash the whole thing, like take the pieces off that you actually want to use and rinse those. So that's what I'm going to do. So take off a couple pieces of lettuce. And then I'm drying it because, I want my burger to be juicy from the burger, not so much from the veggies. You don't want them watery. So literally just blotting that with a paper towel. And then I'm going to cut this tomato The tomato, to me, the tomato slices give the burger some structure, if you will, because I don't have a bread bun. So the tomato slice is what I'm going to use. This is a little slicer. Oh, what's on it? Let me get it off. I don't think my dishwasher got all the onion off. If you guys can see, I'm going to go back to this burger. If you can see how it's starting to puff up, kind of rounded. We got a lot of juices in there. And medium well is like 145, I think. So I'm going to get the thermometer and I'm going to go inside for a couple reasons. I want to check the temperature. You just turn it on and then we'll see what it looks like inside. Then honestly, I'm going to let some of those juices come out. When it runs completely clear, that's done. So we're only at 129, 130. Well, it's going up. I don't know if y'all can see that. So it is going up to, yeah, it's past 145. Ah, okay. So now when I took the skewer out, all those juices are coming out. And I kind of want them to. I'm going to turn this down. I'm going to put some mushroom on it too. This is a great time. These are just canned mushrooms. I used up my onions, but I like to keep veggies prepped in the fridge. And literally, I'm just going to grab a handful and kind of toss them around. Uh-oh. I lost one. Put that back in there. All right, so we got some mushroom cooking away. I'm going to season just a little bit more with the buttery steakhouse. Let me move my lettuce so it doesn't get wilted. All right, so let's move the mushrooms down around the sides so they can cook. And I'm just pressing the burger a little bit so that the juices, it's popping me. All right. I think it's good. I'm gonna go ahead and turn this off because you know with cast iron, it continues to cook and keep warm. That's one of the great things. So we'll just let those mushrooms soften and we're gonna start building our burger, you guys. I wish I could cook for y'all. Okay. Now we almost forgot, I'm making a cheeseburger, right? So I'm going to show you guys what we've got, and then I'm going to let the cheese just melt on there, and then we'll get our fresh toppings. You can see the burger and the mushroom pop in. So this is just for one, just for me. And I'm going to take a healthy amount of the goat's shredded cheese and literally just put that on the top and it'll melt down nicely. All right, so back to our tomato cutting. This is a little slicer that I've gotten. I think this one is Pampered Chef, but you can get them anywhere. I love this for getting equal slices of onion, of tomato. Literally, you just kind of stick it in there, and my tomato's already mostly gone, but I'll see what I can get. If I can get a couple slices, that'll be great to build our burger, or my burger. All right. And then with the knife, if it's sharpened well, you don't really have to press hard. You just kind of move it gently and you let the weight of the knife do the work. So we've got one nice tomato slice. A really good snack with tomatoes, an easy snack. You can do this in the air fryer. Just slice your tomatoes, put any cheese that you like and some oregano or Italian seasoning. Put them in the air fryer until it bubbles up. Oh, that's an amazing snack. All right, so let's see if we can get one more slice of tomato. All right, I'm just about at the end of my tomato. All right, great. So I I like tomato. If you don't like tomato, you can omit it, but I got 2 healthy slices, so we're literally gonna sandwich it in between. All right, so our burger is looking great. Our cheese is melting. I'm gonna let it cook down some more, and I could put a top on it to really let that cheese melt since I turned the fire down. Let's go ahead and build our burger. All right, so I'm gonna take, I guess, the stem pieces off of the lettuce. So I've got like these large sandwich pieces. Okay, I'm being silly. All right, I got a little splatter on my plate. Let me clean that up. So our presentation looks good. I didn't do so well last time with the pancakes. I was rushing, and one of you lovely people reminded me that my fire was up too high. So we're gonna take our time. All right, so we're gonna do 1 piece of lettuce and then 1 tomato. And then I'm gonna put my condiments on this bottom half. So I'm gonna do, I have like a smidge of this Duke's mayo left. Literally, it's empty. And so I'm just gonna finish this off. If you don't like mayo, completely omit it. I wish I could put pickles, but I found out I'm sensitive to cucumber, so I can't have pickles. I love a good dill pickle. I love that flavor. I'll go ahead and do both tomatoes and finish off this mayo. Yeah, just a little bit. And this thing is really tricky to eat, but I'm gonna show you guys a little hack that I found out how to keep it together. All right. And then for condiments, obviously you can do whatever you like. This is ketchup, but I try to avoid sugar. So if you guys can see, I do like the Heinz no sugar ketchup, no sugar added. Walden Farms makes a good 0-calorie ketchup. So I'm gonna put, well, that was kind of generous. Shake up the mustard, just regular yellow mustard. Okay, so right now we have the base of our burger. Pretty straightforward, nothing fancy. All right, so now we're going to try and transfer our patty onto our little other side of the bun and then close it up with the same. So let me get the fish turner. I'm gonna get 2 of them. All right, so this is done enough. I checked the temperature. So we've got our burger nicely on there. Then I'm gonna scrape up, you guys, this cheese. Here's what we have so far. Cheese could have melted a little bit more, but I'm gonna get these sauteed mushrooms. I'm gonna let you guys see what we've got left. We just cooked them with the burger. That could be onion, whatever kind of veggie you like. And I'm gonna top the burger with these cheesy mushrooms. It's looking good. I think so. All right, get all that up, all that goodness. All right, so here's what we have so far. We've got sauteed mushrooms, we've got lettuce and tomato, we've got no sugar ketchup and mustard. Now, let me see if I can move this so you guys can see. We're gonna top it with our other tomato, nice little hat, and our other lettuce. All right, Hopefully you guys can see. Now here's the trick. How the heck am I gonna eat this? All right, so this is what I found out, guys. If you put it in wax paper, you really need it to, keep it together. I've tried just picking it up and eating it. Disaster. So what worked for me last time, Reynolds makes these wax paper sandwich bags. Reynolds Cut Right sandwich bags. Thanks again for the thumbs up. So literally, I'm going to open this up and imagine it like, you would eat that. I'm gonna put the burger in there and then hold this when I take a bite, so then all the juices come into the bag instead of on me. All right, so let's see if I can do it with my hands, or I could lift it. These fish turners are great. Let's see if I can get it in here. It's got a nice wide wax paper mouth. Not bad. Okay. So you guys can see we got our burger inside the wax paper. So now all I have to do is fold it or tear it down, and I can take a nice juicy bite. Oh my gosh. One of these days I'm gonna get one of you guys here to eat this, because I'm gonna take a bite, because this is actually my dinner and we're about to wrap up. I'm gonna do it off camera because in case it's really messy. But let me eat this for you guys. Or just take one bite, 1 second. Oh my God. Y'all. It is so juicy. Flavor is perfect. I made burgers for the boys last night. If you follow me on Instagram, you can see what they had. They also had a side of fries. I don't eat fries. I would do like a butternut squash. That's really tasty. But this is my dinner. It tastes just like a burger because it is one. As you can see here, when I bite into it, all of the juices are going into this bag. Okay, I'm gonna take one more bite because it's really not good. Oh my God. Okay. I'm enjoying myself. Sorry. All right, you guys. That was all that I had. Let me see. I don't know. I'm so scared to touch this thing. I've never cooked a burger in the house. You should definitely try it. You can make your own pickles out of other vegetables. Oh, that's right. I could do pickled onions. Because what is it? Just vinegar and some other stuff. I may have to try that. I can make my own pickles. What else do you guys like on your burger, or any other questions? We're about to wrap up. This was super fun. It is very tasty. Let you guys have your evening, and I'm gonna have my dinner, but that's it. You can make so many different varieties, and I may have to try that. I'm not really good with like canning and jarring and whatever, but let's see if there's any other comments, and then I'm gonna let you guys go. Okay, lettuce earrings, yeah. How can I eat that? I hope I answered your question about the wrap, if that's what you were asking. How can I eat that? Hi, everybody. Hello. And yeah, I think I got everything. All right, you guys. Well, that was dinner tonight. This is my lettuce burger. Oh, crap. I should have taken a picture of it before I put it in my mouth. But I'm going to eat my dinner, and I'm going to go ahead and sign off for now. Thank you guys so much for watching. So I am Maggie, the substitute teacher. I eat every day, so I get you guys a post every day, usually with pictures and me narrating. And then on the weekends, usually Saturday afternoons, I try to make a live cooking demo. Feel free to let me know what you guys would like to see me try to substitute, and we'll catch you on the next one. Bye for now. All right, so I got to end 3 of these. So bye, YouTube.